Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how I used my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra to create these beautiful blue aesthetic monthly newsletters. They come in a pack of 12. So first, I'm just going to go into Canva's element selector and select a box to put it here at the top. This will later become our designator to show what month this newsletter is for. And I'm going to duplicate that box and create 4 sections for this newsletter where we're going to put our multimedia and everything else. I'm using Canva's color selector here to change this to a darker blue to have a better contrast against the white background. And then I'm going to duplicate that and put that another one lower at the bottom. This small box here is going to become our information panel at the bottom of our newsletter with our logo and our brand, which for this template is a sample. I'm not really sure about the colors here, so I'm going back into the Canva color picker and I'm changing the color to lighter on top and darker on the bottom because I feel that that would work better. Next, I'm going to go into the Canva element picker, and here you can find everything from frames to stock images to fonts. And I created a frame and I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to put one here on the right side. And I'm going to duplicate this 3 times. And this will be a 3-part section with text on the left side. I prefer to use the frames that are grids instead of the ones that are just basic frames because you can resize these any way you want. The font here that I'm using is like New Estiling, I think that's what it's called. And I'm going to resize this, change the color, and these are going to be the titles for my 3 media sections for text that are going to accompany 3 boxes on the right side. I'm going to bold them as well and move them into position here, just like that. And I'm going to resize them to about a size 12. The next thing I'm going to do is change the spacing because I prefer for the spacing to be a little bit more spaced out in modern newsletters. It just is easier on the eyes. Next, I'm going to duplicate that same exact text and put it underneath, but only this time this is going to be our sample text. And I just grabbed some regular lorem ipsum from the internet and put that there as our sample text. We're going to duplicate this a second time, and this is going to become our text media section for the bottom lower blue box, the dark blue box. We need to change the color to a white to contrast the blue background, and also give it a title and change the color for that title here. Now, everything that I did for these newsletters was completely done on my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. I wanted to see if I could use this phone instead of using my computer to create templates and see how easier it was for me to do it. And actually, I was able to create the entire set of 12 templates on my phone. I created the blog post on my phone. I also uploaded the video using my phone to YouTube and edited the video on my phone in Canva. So everything I was able to do just on this phone. I can't say enough how in love I am with this phone. It's really replacing my computer in most things that I do. And no, this is not a sponsored post. I just really love my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and it works perfectly for digital design like this. So now that we have our text boxes in place, we're going to put our monthly internal labels here at the top. And this will just signify, what this newsletter is for when you're sending it out. And right now I have it with the sample text monthly internal. For example, this might be an internal newsletter for a company. We're going to put our final text box here at the bottom, lower it into place, and we're going to just clean this up here by removing some extra spacing that I have in some of these paragraphs that don't belong there, like right there. Just delete that. And we're going to give this bottom section here a title. And this is going to be the sample brand name. And I've named this No Trim Logistics. And I'm going to bold this, and right next to it, we're going to duplicate that and create like a non-bolded supplemental text, which I'm going to sample with Las Vegas, for example. That would be the location of the company. And we're going to unbold that because I want the contrast there for the actual city name. Unbold that. And then the next thing we're going to do is find a sample logo to put here on the side. I'm choosing something for logistics, and that one right there with the arrows, it just seems fine. We're going to lower that into place. and adjust it so that it looks fine. And now we're going to do the fun part. We're going to find some photos, some stock photos in Canva to use as sample images. And I'm going to search here by color. If you go into Canva's color picker and you search by color here using the spectrum grid, you can actually find photos that match your theme's overall colors. If you look here, now I have these nice dark blue businessy looking color themes, and I'm putting this man here as the sample CFO. Now, when I sell these templates on my Etsy store, the images are not included in these templates. You would have to create or upload your own images or use sample images from Canva if that's what you're going to do. But for the sake of presentation and for the listing and for the video, we always like to put in sample images so that the buyer can see what these newsletters are going to be like. Here we have some logistics photos that I put here, some business people, and I'm going to look for an office building here to put at the top to make this look a little bit nicer and finish everything up. And now we just have to adjust this. I kind of like the idea of having maybe 2 paragraphs here down there, just like that, just that there, and then give it a title. So we're going to duplicate that sample title up there, move it down to the bottom, and adjust that into place. And there you have it. And this is part of a set of 12. Right here, you only see 6, but there are 12 total newsletters for sending email monthly newsletters for business. The aesthetic design is like a blue, a white, some grays here and there. And that's available on my Etsy store. All 12 templates come with the listing. You get a handy instructional guide with your purchase, and each design is unique to each page. So every month that you're sending a new newsletter, it's going to be a completely new design each month. Uh, e- all of the 12 newsletters are in one design in Canva. You'll get the Canva edit link for your template, and you can just edit that there. I created this video to show that anyone really can create these designs in Canva, and you can sell them as templates on shops like Etsy, so long as you're creating your own designs and you're working hard to build something that's unique for the community. And I've also been doing this for quite a while, and I wanted to see how much easier I could actually do it by just using a phone. And so this video basically talks about how I just used this one phone to create all the media that came with these 12 designs in order to market the design, create a video, create a blog, create the listings, create the actual templates. I did all of this on just a phone and using my Canva Pro subscription. So thank you for watching. Until next time. You can find the blog linked in the description and the listing for these 12 templates in the description as well.